The news article says Trump's coveted endorsement isn't clearing the field in GOP primaries. But there is at least two reasons why I think that's the case. But if you want to talk about it, I can definitely weigh in on one of them.
Yeah, well, I know it's our pet peeve, but I'll voice it. The thing is that there is this group of MAGA nihilist black pill influences. That's a long name, but they're on social media. They're all over the place. They're getting exposed left and right now. I mean, since Bongino came back on the scene, and all of a sudden Bannon's and all the Epstein file. I mean, it's crazy. So anyway, my point is that it's that gang that is running these opposing candidates. So where Trump would normally go into the field and say, well, I'm going to endorse this one, and the other people would like, well, that guy got the endorsement, I'm going to drop out. No, they're pushed farther forward. And I think, personally, that's the reason for this. What do you think?
Right. No, there's an alternate viewpoint, which I know that we know that happens, and we know that happens because after the primary, these people don't turn around, so-called Republicans or whatever, say, hey, or so-called conservatives, I should say. They don't turn around and say, hey, I lost it, but we need to put our strength behind this candidate that beat me in the primary. They don't do that, and that's the telltale. The other thing is some of them are just posturing, but I'll give you an example because we're going to see the video. Byron Donald, he will win because he's endorsed by Trump, he will win the primary for governor for the Republicans. But there's other people joining in, and we don't know if they're joining in, just to make a power play in some way or not. All right.
What you said is very important. What you just said is very important. Normally, Trump would do an endorsement, and if the other people saw their poll numbers just shrinking, they would politely drop out and give their endorsement to the other candidate. But that's not happening now.
Right. That's the telltale, because they would say, hey, I lost, people like you're way better in the primary, but because you're conservative and we both say we support Trump, I'll pour my support behind you. And that's how it's supposed to happen. Okay, here's a video just showing what's going on in Florida. Here we go.
Byron Donald, U.S. congressman who quickly secured the endorsement of Donald Trump, formally launched his campaign months ago trying to fend off Republican competitors, but that hasn't happened.
And so after a lot of prayer and with the support of my family, I'm running for governor first because I believe I'm the guy that can stand in and defend the Florida we love, but also address challenges.
Former Florida House Speaker Paul Renner stepped into the ring, announcing his bid in September. And Monday night, a fresh wrinkle. Republican finance executive James Fishback has teased his own run, posting on social media that he's heard from Floridians, quote, hungry for a leader who will build on Governor Ron DeSantis' historic record.
Okay, so really, Trump cleared the way for Byron Donald in Florida. But we'll see. I mean, these people, we'll see after the primary if they join up and say, hey, we'll help you get elected.
See, that's the thing right there. Most of the time, they're not doing that, and that's how you know. Like instead of being gracious and recognizing, hey, you didn't win. No, they're all holding grudges. Like, oh, something's wrong here. This isn't right. This isn't. You're not going to get the vote.
Right.
That's the problem you're having.
Well, it's interesting because the article made it seem like Trump's endorsement means like nothing. It still does, but there are people out there trying to stop what he's doing.
Well, the left media will always make it seem like, look, that's the whole thing. When these like the media has narcissistic tendencies as well. So when they want to dismiss, they love to dismiss Trump. So they make it like, oh, he's inconsequential. No one ever listens to him, and so forth and so on. That's their tactics.
Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.